over Team Giannis as Kevin Durant scores 31 to earn All-Star Game MVP honors. 35 threes made. Kind of the way the game is played these days in the NBA, and a record for threes made. And Kevin Durant joins us now at the set here on Inside the NBA. KD, thanks a lot. One thing I didn't ask you down there on the floor is, in this new format, when you've got teammates against teammates, so what will this mean to you to go back to Oakland and be able to talk to Steph Curry about?
Yeah, it's definitely give me some bragging rights, me and Clay. But Steph did hit that tough shot over Clay, so I'm sure we're going to be talking about that for the next couple of days. But it was just a fun weekend. You know, glad Charlotte welcomed us like this, and, you know, glad I got the MVP as well.
Were you worried when your team went down by 20 points? You know, I figure when LeBron drafted all these shooters, you know, it was for a moment like what happened tonight. So were you worried at all?
No, like Kevin said, we're always in the game when you got shooters. And, you know, Bradley Beal, Damian Lillard, Klay Thompson got us going in the third, and we was able to cruise after that. But it was a fun night. You know, fans enjoyed it, I'm sure.
Well, when things started getting close, we were arguing about who would probably take the shot on either team. So on your team, obviously, other than yourself, who would you want taking the last-second shot, and then also on the other team?
Man, anybody on that team, obviously. But, you know, usually it's going to be the ball handlers with it's going to finish the game. Kyrie and James handled the ball for us, and, you know, they put me in positions to be successful.
That's the modest answer, Ken. The real answer is,
like me.
I'm taking the shot.
No doubt. I'm going to change gears a little bit because I imagine your practices go like this, or after game speeches with Steve Kerr. Way to shoot, Steph. Way to shoot, Kevin. Way to shoot, Clay. Oh, good hustle, Draymond.
No.
You know,
No.
But now this is the second half when you guys usually get out of what we see as autopilot. You guys raise the intensity. Is there something that's said, done, or it just happens?
I mean, it just happens. I mean, we only lost 16 games so far, so I think we on a nice pace. You know, to be honest, we lost a few games that we should have won, but that's just a part of the season. But, you know, as the second half of the season goes on, I think everybody's comfortable in their role and what they're supposed to do, and as the playoffs get closer, guys lock in a little bit more.
New addition, DeMarcus Cousins. You know, a lot of stuff said about him. I think he's a wonderful young man. How is he adapting to the team?
He's doing great. You know, I think just getting his legs up under him, been out for such a long time. I think everybody is trying to make it easy for him, but it's a great teammate. You know, makes the correct pass, plays defense, just a tough player. So I'm excited to have him.
Kevin, now that you have championships under your belt, and this franchise is used to winning and has set the bar so high, when you look at this season and you're sitting here at 41-16 as you begin this sprint to the finish, how do you compare teams, your teams at Golden State? How does this one compare?
I think we're all a little bit more seasoned. You know, I think that we've been together for a couple years, and we know our tendencies. You know, we know exactly what we need to do on offense and defense to complement each other. And, you know, we added DeMarcus, but I think he's coming in and getting the system pretty smoothly. But just being familiar with the faces in the system is definitely going to help us out. So we'll see what happens in this playoff run.
You guys are the clear-cut favorite, without question. There's no, you know, you have everything. You have great coaching. You have the talent. You have the seasoning, like you said. What is the one thing that fears Kevin Durant and says, we just got to not do this to win it all again?
When we're not focused, you know, when we feel like we could turn it on sometimes. You know, we have spurts throughout a game where, you know, we trying stuff, trying to thread the needle or trying to, you know, put the game away early and take a tough, you know, heat check shot. You know, some of those things just make bad momentum. And, you know, if we are focused, we turn the ball over, you know, 12, 14 times. Well, more than that, 16, 18 times when we turn the ball over, teams usually beat us. So we're just staying locked in every possession.
The Twitter machine got something for us here as we've got KD. KD playing a different game than everyone else.
That's a good one.
Says Jamal Crawford. Your response to Jay Crossover?
Yeah,
he's right.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Kevin, thanks a lot, man. Congratulations on another MVP award as the All-Star Game MVP.
7'2" guard, man. That's not a fair. I see you, Jay Crossover.
We are
7'2" guard.
Coming back with more on Inside the NBA from Charlotte right after this.
Some of the best rookies.
They were pretty unique in this class.
How much did you know about Luka?
I thought he was a myth.
I didn't know who he was.
Don't miss Open Court Rookies tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern on NBA TV.
Shaqtin is back.
Close your eyes, basketball fans. This will be over soon. I'm slipping. I'm falling. I can't get. Gotta face your opponent, James Harden.
Shaqtin, presented by Hotels.com. Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern on NBA TV. Welcome to Inside the NBA, brought to you by Kia. Live from the 2019 NBA All-Star Weekend in Charlotte. Official automotive partner of the NBA. Visit Kia.com to learn more.
Last time I checked, the number of announcers representing TNT and NBA TV here at All-Star Weekend was roughly 73. One of them was Kevin Garnett, and it's always interesting when Kevin takes in something like All-Star Saturday Night to get the big tickets impressions. Here we go.
Yo, it's your boy back in the building. One more again. We in here. We doing our thing. We gonna watch this. We gonna definitely see some talent out here tonight. I hope you ready.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. You gotta hit this. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Lord. Got him out of here, bro. Get you one. Oh, that's all. I'm holler at you, Joe. Yeah. Told you. No. Who you got? Tatum and Trae Young.
Tatum going a little bit now.
Yeah, but this is him. This is a walk-in three. Oh! I told you. You got a 3-point. Kimber. Oh, you got Kimber? You going to the hometown?
I gotta go with the hometown, man. It'll be good for the city.
I'm going with one to Curry.
You know who my second pick gonna be?
I don't be trying to change because you see how somebody's shooting now. You looking, I saw you looking. Slow down. Gotta get the money, ball. That's all. Yeah. Gotta get touch it. Yeah. Set the tones in. Set the tones in. Set the tones in. Set the tones in. It's about levels right now. Raise the level. Let's get it dirt. Let's get it dirt. I'll give it to you for the whole head, dirt. For the whole head. You know what I mean? Look, he putting the ice right now. What? Bring the ice out. Let me get some ice. With Steph Curry with the shot. For the people. He like Steph Rule for the people, man. Steph Rule for the people, man. For the people, man. For the people. He ain't the average Joe.
Now you really ain't gonna have no room.
We're going on the internet, y'all. We gotta talk to the internet. I want to apologize to everybody on the internet because I'm not wearing a tie. I had Kenny tie my tie, and he threw it at me and threw it in a bowl of salad dressing. Come on, man. What a damn idiot. Who's that? Is that he got the LJ. Larry Johnson. Got the LJ. Get you one. Oh! Whoa, that's pretty good. That's not a 50? Right. That's a 50, right. Right, that's not a 50. I can jump on that little airplane right there. I ain't going. Can he see? Up to the cradle. Oh! Chucky ran over the plane, man. Hey, no autograph. No autograph.
Make a good team, man.
That's the great Chris Tucker. Yeah. Hey, Guy Fieri. Hey, get me on the show, brother.
It's too easy.
I need the biggest person in this building. Is he gonna jump over Shaq? Did he got that? I don't know if he got that in this game. But it'll be funny as hell if he knocked the hell out of Shaq, though. That's pretty good right there. Pretty good. Thank y'all for watching. We out of here.
Faster than a speeding bullet, able to leap tall buildings. Shaq in a single bound. That was pretty impressive by Hamidou Diallo, man. He almost got you on the recoil, though.
Very impressive. A lot of people asked me that I know it was coming in first night.
You didn't know.
Nope, I didn't know it was coming. So
You just said stand here. You had no idea what he was going to do.
No.
I knew he was going to jump over, but I honestly didn't think he could put his elbow in the rim.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't going to go around it.
No, but
guess what?
I knew he could do it, but I didn't know he could put his elbow.
Guess what, America? He touched my shoulders. He did not push off.
Yeah, that was just a touch.
Yeah,
Because you didn't move. You did not
What?
move.
You were a picture of concentration there.
No, because I didn't want something in the back of my head, because that would have been the meme all
This is the greatest right here.
right.
Yeah, that would be a meme.
Hey, man, move, man.
Hey, you can't.
Enjoy.
You can't live 20 minutes without becoming a meme of some
man.
type.
That's a meme right there.
Swinging on the rim like Vince Carter. Get down from there, man.
And was that the most impressive dunk you saw, Judge?
Yes, that's why it got a 10. It was good because
you
he
giving
cleared
out
Shaq.
And what about
You
that
know what,
other
Kenny? I
team?
heard what you said about me.
And what
on
about
the
that other
broadcast.
team you gave up when the dude had 10 attempts? You still gave him a 10.
You giving out tens like Charles.
That's an innocent judge. Y'all judge it next time.
I'm judging that thing.
Obviously, Mike's being worn by players and coaches on the court tonight for the 68th All-Star Game. It's what we call inside tracks, and here's the best of what we heard.
That's my top 5 all day long. That's Jack. Crazy, bro. And I remember when you was a baby when I was playing against your daddy. So I know what time it is. I know. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Best. You look great too, man. Thank you. You're holding it down. I love it.
Let's go get this dub.
Let's get it.
Hey, good luck, man. Everybody. Let's go, Durant. Ah! Yeah!
Come here, James. Come here, James. Oh, come here, Ben. Come here, Ben. Oh, Ben. Appreciate it, kid. Appreciate it. That's what I do, baby. That's what I do. Woo. Hey, get on the board. Go. I show up a little late. I show up a little late.
We got to get some of these shots to fall.
Here we go. Here we go.
Love me some inside tracks. Hey, big fella. His name is Giannis.
Antetokounmpo.
Hey!
AKA,
That's a major breakthrough.
AKA the new Superman. He has my respect. He's always had my respect, but now
Plastic Man.
I got to stop playing. Don't do that. Superman. He don't need 2 or 3.
38
The
points.
Greek Freak, we could just dispel that.
Ernie, can we have a conversation about something?
Well, how about if we have the conversation after we hear what the Greek Freak had to say to Dennis Scott?
All right, thanks, guys. Here with Giannis. So much fun. You guys had the lead. What happened there in the second half?
Man, they got hot, man. They would start making threes. They were making everything. But, you know, at the end of the day, we got fun. We played together. And, you know, I think we represent the NBA the right way.
And speaking of representing the NBA for the Milwaukee Bucks, you and Chris Middleton, how much fun was that to have your teammate out there with you?
It was amazing. You know, it's really amazing to, you know, be in the All-Star game, but being with your teammate and your coach staff makes it even more, you know, more amazing. And I'm so happy for him and proud of him.
And now that you're getting ready for the second half of the season, how better can you guys get as you try to push for deep in the playoffs?
So we got to take it day by day, you know, try to get better and improving what we, you know, anything we did wrong, you know, previously. But, you know, there's no ceiling for this team, and we're really dangerous right now.
Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
What you want to talk about?
Me and Senator Candace Parker were having a conversation.
Senator Parker.
Yes, and we think next year should be skills competition, dunk contest, then the three-point shootout.
Oh,
Would you agree or disagree?
I'm going to take it even a step further than that. Taco Bell Skills Challenge. Slam dunk. 3-point. Draft of players for the Sunday game.
Oh.
They're all here watching.
Yes.
No question.
Yes.
So you bring them all out after,
I like that, Ernie.
after the 3-point.
Yep.
And then you have like you
I
have
like that,
Giannis
Ernie.
and LeBron. Boom, do your draft.
Because you
right
can
there.
make jerseys for both colors if you want to resell them.
Yeah.
But I would say this, and I hate to say it, there's a young man that might be coming into the draft next year that he is a premier dunker. He's the Blake Griffin of what that era is. So if he comes in, that dunk contest will be electric. I'm just saying. I'm just the same way Blake Griffin when he came in. We don't know if Blake was going to be a great player, but we doggone well knew he was a great dunker. And the same thing, there's a young man that possibly come in will
Why
raise
don't
the
you
height.
say his name?
Because he goes
Zion
to
Williamson.
or it just goes to a school that
In Durham.
we're gonna have to go get on Wednesday night.
Kenny, I
We
understand
got to
what
go
you're
get
saying,
them on
but-
Wednesday night.
But remember, we're talking about dunk competition.
No, that's it. No,
I want to see
Blake
more
Griffin.
than one great dunker.
Do you
I
remember,
want to see. I
do you
want to
remember
see
who was
three
in this
great
contest
dunkers
with Blake?
Go at
But
it,
what
and
did-
it's so close that
Do
you're
you
like,
remember?
ooh,
No, but do
who's
you
gonna
remember
win?
who was in with Blake? But he put on a show. He jumps over cars. And this kid has that type of ability in terms of electricity in a dunk contest. It's like a dunk contest in a game.
Senator, would you like the last word on it?
Yes, I would love the last word. I would agree with you. I think the ticket to next year, like you said, in Chicago is going to be
crazy.
A premier ticket to see Zion. I'll say his name.
We don't even know if he's going pro.
Okay.
So I don't like to put that pressure on our
Okay, well, he's going pro, and he'll be in the dunk contest next year.
But we don't like putting that.
But I would like to see them compete against some of the best dunkers in the
Thank you.
world.
That's
In the
what I'm saying.
world. So bring in, if we got to bring in somebody else, bring in somebody else.
No. There's the best dunkers in the world are the best players in the world because they do it in front of 22,000 every night. I know God could do it on YouTube. We don't know how many times they've done that dunk to actually practice it. So I'm giving it to the best players in the world, NBA players.
As long as
they
you
can
make
get
it on
done.
the first team, I don't care who you dunk in front of.
Yeah.
Yeah, this.
Come on, man.
Giannis
This
won.
is nice.
Check that.
Say it, Kenny.
Superman is in the building.
Hey,
the Greek
Senator.
freak, Plastic
Senator.
Man, whatever you want to call him, he's that.
Senator, if nominated, will you run?
Unopposed.
Got my vote.